says Ellen. Thanks, guys, for joining us. We're gonna have a nice little show tonight. Our first up, not you. Our first up is our very special guest. You're gonna freak out, some of you, when you see her. So, no further ado, here we go.
Hi, it's time for Tuesday Trivia, brought to you by the Saturnine Historical Preservation Society. This week's question: the Wild Fawn Forbidden Pavilion, located on the Class B Planemo, known as Iapetus, is forbidden for what reason? A. The equatorial ridge that circumscribes Iapetus is known for its unstable nitrogen glaciers, and the Wild Fawn Forbidden Pavilion lies in the path of a particularly deadly icefall that is overcoming the pavilion at a staggering rate of 8 centimeters per year. B. Because the Forbidden Pavilion is forbidden, no one has ever been there, and so the reasons for its foreboding are not known at this time. C. The Saturnine Satellite Commission deemed all pavilions constructed before 1963 to be suspect during the Great Orange Scare, when many left-wing pavilion smiths were found to exhibit unsaturnine behavior by the recently formed Committee of Unsaturnine Behavior. D. Wild Fawn Forbidden Pavilion is jointly owned by the Wild Fawn East Iapetus Company, formed by Dutch investors in 1623, and the moneyed Forbidden family, whose most famous member is, of course, Anneliese Forbidden, Duchess of Europa. Therefore, the pavilion is forbidden in name only. Stay tuned for the answer to this question.
All right, next up, she's very, very excited.
Hello. We are having technical difficulties. Please stay tuned for 1 minute. I'm going to get Erin back on here. Uh-oh.
Are we back? We had technical difficulties.
Yes, we're back.
We are. All right.
I built
Go,
this
girl,
out
go.
I built this out of a house in Minecraft. And these are the blocks that I used. They're green and they're fluffy. And
So what did
now
you build out of it?
And I'm going to show you this creeper.
What is that called?
A creeper?
A creeper?
Yeah.
What's the creeper do?
It walks around with 4 legs, but I broke the legs off.
Yeah,
Loki did.
like Loki did.
Loki broke the legs off the creeper. It had 4 legs.
And Loki's who?
The cat.
The cat broke it?
Yeah.
Oh no.
The kitty cat broke it. Is this give you on YouTube?
It sure is. What do you think about that? That's what you think about that? All right.
My turn's finished.
Your
So,
turn's finished.
Exit.
Exit. All right, exit.
Let me do it harder.
Yeah.
Look at Bronson.
And now for the answer to our question. The answer is D. Many people are confused by the Wild Fong Forbidden Pavilion's name and are wary of visiting it, owing to the strict repercussions dealt out to code violators by the Satellite Commission. But rest assured, the pavilion is open to the public and an essential site on any itinerary. Not only is it an architectural gem, displaying the low-gravity experimentation of early modernist architect Wilhelm Dooms, but it is also a wonderful picnic area, located as it is in the cooling shadow of the Iapetus equatorial ridge, and providing, as it does, restroom facilities and charcoal grills. Last year, the Satellite Commission voted to extend the pavilion's colonial charter to add a hyphen between Wild Fong and pavilion, and to increase funding for public education concerning the pavilion in an effort to boost tourism. This has been Tuesday Trivia with the Saturnine Historical Preservation Society, reminding you that planemos are not planets, but merely
Nailed it.
planet objects. Stay safe, Saturnines.
My turn.
Your turn again? What do you have for us now? All right, go. You want to do something? All right.
Hello. I'm eating pizza. It smells like rotten eggs because mommy just farted. Finished. I'm eating all the pizza.
True story is Traveler X in Spain. There she is, packing her big suitcase. Frivolous things, magic things, was supposed to go to Holland on the grey arms of 3 gay friends, men, older and wild. Some sort of heavy tax stood in the way, but 10 free days and a peculiarly lush bank account were sirens in the night. Never traveled alone. 35 years before she saved enough under mattresses to visit a temporary English fiancé. In Paris, her face erupted in pink blisters. In Glasgow, head cheeks in low light while sharing a joint with his friends. Wasn't it travel, but bone deep sense, the fiancé forcing himself into her while she sobbed, raw from exhaustion, wasn't who he seemed. Months later, called to a gun so furiously his hot spit fell like summer rain. Never traveled alone. Spoke cavalier restaurant Spanish. Packed a big suitcase. Swept out toward Madrid. Rented an apartment on La Pala with an orange-tiled rooftop garden so private she could smoke in the buff under stars. Terrible coffee, bananas in a blue bowl, little cakes, a tangerine. Shelves lined top to tail with books on film. Kubrick and Fellini and Wells. Cocteau. Man Ray. Traveler X unpacked filmy dresses. Fancy soaps. Panties in a pile. Laid on the bed. Jumped on the bed. Open cupboards. Drawers. Open booze left behind. Whiskey and Polish vodka. Mediocre phone sex and pajamas with a Puerto Rican in Portland she met once on holiday. His tongue in her mouth most of Christmas. Unable to grasp siesta. Eating slices of white cheese, green olives from the corner store. Embarrassed. Mute. Lost in endless twists of old Spain. Starving. Found in Matadero, Madrid. Slaughterhouse turned art sanctuary. Performers living in hammocks, growing tiny, healthy plots of corn. Cocaine outside Cafe Marla. Compliments of an Argentinian barkeep dressed as a 50s greaser. Leather, fragrant gel, the band played American soul, serenaded by 3 men to a song the Puerto Rican had prematurely claimed as theirs. After discovering she was sola, told her she had cojones, proposition of foursome. Prado, waited out silent, reverent words to linger, stunned, in front of Hieronymus Bosch's garland of earthly delights, and Reina Sofia, so modern, so dreamy with man rays. Saw a Californian punk band she walked toward for hours. The doorman took pity on her quiet defeat, stole English from the blonde singer. Segovia. Wandered into a majestic church behind a long line of little old ladies in fur. An hour later, took communion. Motions so ingrained she felt possessed. And this, the pinnacle, bar called the cathedral. Half drunk on wine and silence, a well-dressed man approached her. Wanted to practice English. Her guard went south. He made films. They had the same novel in their bags. Once lived on La Pala. She said she was staying there. Lucky 13. Heat Rose. 5th floor. She nodded. They both gasped when he claimed apartment C. The books on the shelves, the flat, and ex-girlfriends. In the city of millions, Traveler X was sitting, wine flush, with the man who had lived in her apartment. Entered evening. Ordered a proper supper in a sexy restaurant. Took her dancing. Held an ineffective umbrella. Walked her with brio to the doorstep. Asked to see his books. To gift one. Handed her Kubrick. She usually stops the story here while it's still blushing with innocence. Right before the lunging, wet, animal kiss, the heavy hand on her neck. Before bleeding, before pushing him into the hall, before locking the door.